Hi guys, Adam here. I'm with Stephen Assen. We're outside Old Trafford. There's Latan's scarf right behind us as well. The man got 2 goals today. United have beaten West Ham 4-1. Firstly, how are you feeling overall?
Good, mate. I thought, like we said in the live, I said 3-1. Dave said 4-1, didn't he? I'm sure he's mentioned that. But what I said in the live was
He actually mentioned it in his fan cam, by the way. Surprise, surprise.
I'll say, well done, Dave, getting a score right. But I'm also going to say, well done, me, as well, because I said that forward 4 was an exciting forward 4, and I thought there was going to be a lot of space. And what I said in the live was, I think Anthony Martial is going to be the low-key one that pops up in a bit of pocket of space, because you know what Mkhitaryan's going to do, you know what Zlatan's going to do, Rooney, and I thought all 3 of them had good games. But I thought Anthony Martial was the real dangerous one. I thought he was popping up in places at times, especially when he comes in through the middle. When he goes wide, you know nothing's on. When he turns left with the ball in the final third, you know nothing's on. But when he skips on the inside, you know something's about to go down.
He was beating guys easily today.
He was beating guys easily. He looked fantastic, mate. Really pleased to see Anthony Martial get back in the swing of things, because he didn't look happy, did he, this season? He didn't look like he was in the swing of things or anything like that. So well done, Anthony Martial. Top performance. But Mkhitaryan, mate, oh my God, is it too early to get a dick out for him yet or what?
No, mine's is out below the camera.
Proper out, yeah, proper.
It's a bit small and shriveled in this
cold,
weather,
mate.
but
It's cold.
you know,
No, it's all right. Little
excuse.
Mkhitaryan was absolutely fantastic. Such a good touch on him. Such an intelligent pass. Forces the play, doesn't he? The way Ander Herrera does at times. Forces things to happen by him literally driving forward with the ball. Phenomenal touch from him. Things happen. Obviously, a couple of assists today. Was unlucky not to get on the score sheet himself at times. And I thought a very, very, very good performance from Mkhitaryan.
He's got that ability as well when he's facing one way, within a drop of a hat is gone the other way, and not many people have that in it. Like Wayne Rooney's very cumbersome when he tries to change direction, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic doesn't do it too often.
There was a point in the first half. Valencia played the ball just inside to him. It was in our third, and all he did was look at the touchline, and a defender went for it. He didn't move his hips. He didn't move the ball. He didn't do anything. He just sort of looked at the touchline, and away he went. And he did that time and time again. I think in and around the box, I think he's lethal. But I think he's actually a lot more effective when he's played a bit further back, and he can start to pull the strings and things. And he was great. I thought Zlatan was a little bit off the boil, but I think you could probably put down to that horrific challenge when he put the ball in. Obviously accurate. Obviously got a couple of goals either end of the scoring.
And again, he could have had like 6.
Yeah, he could have had. He was doing all right with stuff in the air, but I thought he wasn't really himself today. He looked a little bit off it, and you can put that. Maybe he's conserving himself because knows he plays every single game, so maybe he's going to be playing on Sunday. Maybe the game was won, but he just didn't look like he was exerting himself so much. Thought Wayne Rooney was great today, so all you pricks in the comments that want to get excited, that don't like Wayne Rooney.
You don't?
I call it when I see it. If he has a good game, I'll tell you he's had a good game. I didn't think he had a good game last week.
I call it how I see it, and I said last time he had a good game, and you said he didn't.
Well,
one of us is wrong, and
we
it's
don't always have to agree on everything.
It's you that's wrong. Right?
I've never been wrong in my life, mate.
Okay.
But yeah, I thought Wayne Rooney was great today. There was
what you said about Moyes?
What? There was times when he was doing the sort of things that you expect a guy wearing a captain's armband to be doing. Again, he looked best when he was pissed off. And how does he not get a penalty? He gets kicked in the face right in front of the linesman. No pen. The guy was bleeding and doesn't get a pen. Atrocious referee. I mean, I know we've won 4-1, and usually people come on and after we've lost and start talking shit about the referee. But honestly, the refereeing that I'm seeing at Old Trafford this season is absolutely atrocious. It's so inconsistent.
It's like they come and they think, I'm going to show them bastards today.
Isn't the referee meant to be the grey man? But I think there's is it the new FA rules when you come to Old Trafford? It's like, make it all about you. It's like Rule 4 or something like that. You have to make it all about you as the referee at Old Trafford. That was a little bit
Probably wants to get on I'm a celeb or something like that, innit?
I'm a little bit worried for Sunday because we played a very strong team here today. We didn't really rotate. Fantastic to see Bastian get on. How noisy was the Stretford end when he came on? It was like we'd all just got on the pitch, wasn't it?
I think I had a bit of a wet patch down below.
Did you? I'm not surprised, mate. And every time he touched the ball, the whole Stretford end.
But you know why, though? Because I think literally everyone thought he's never going to play for us again. Secondly, he was like this great professional. I'm not going to say he's not a United legend, but he's a footballing legend. He's a legend of the game. Was treated like that, and he still had something to offer, and I think we all recognise that.
I think it's because we're used to footballers being spoilt little pricks, I think, at the end of the day. And they are, whether we like that or not, they are. And Bastian, even though he had every single right to kick off, never did. Kept his counsel to himself, was professional, and when called upon, came back in. I mean, the guy didn't even have a locker like 6 weeks ago. Then he gets called back into training, everyone's like, oh, what's going on here? And then ultimately ends up getting back on the pitch, and everybody loved that there. And I think that...
Do you think it's something in it that the club didn't want want Bastian to still be involved and wanted to get rid of him off the wage bill.
Probably. I think that's likely to be it, yeah, because I think when...
Jose's kind of said...
Look, yeah, he's obviously not going anywhere at the moment. I mean, I think he might be able to be shipped on in January, but there was clearly once it gets to like October and stuff, you wasn't going to be able to move him on, and he's on a significant amount of cash. So what's the point in having him wasting just going, taking pictures of his missus playing tennis around the world? I'm sure he was enjoying himself, but ultimately he's still a professional footballer with something to offer in the squad. And we've seen how important Michael Carrick's been at 35 years of age. Bastian Schweinsteiger's 4 or 5 years younger than him. Every single bit of experience, won World Cups, titles coming out of his arse, and European Cups, and this is the sort of player and this is the sort of attitude and this is the sort of experience that we lack in the Manchester United dressing room at the moment. And there's got to be one little word of wisdom every single day the likes of Zlatan and Carrick and Bastian Schweinsteiger are offering to everyone. If you're paying him the money, you might as well get him in work, because he's doing nothing walking around Altrincham, is he, taking pictures of the bleeding leaves on the floor and saying...
Getting a lot of likes on Instagram, but yeah.
Look, you've seen how positive the guy is. Every single Monday morning he's like, morning, every single birthday. every time it's someone's birthday, he's the first guy to tweet. So you can imagine what he's going to work is like with that guy. It'd be mint, wouldn't it?
I know I've said this a lot. When we asked him as well, are you staying? We want you to stay. He was like, yeah, I want to stay, I hope I stay, And it sounded genuine as well.
I think he is a genuine guy. Like at the Player of the Year awards, I started chewing his ear off about Eric Cantona, and it was like me and you talking about Cantona. The guy's a fan of this club at some level. Maybe Bayern Munich's closest to his heart, but he's obviously got some sort of affection for this club. So it was fantastic to see Bastian get that reception and get back on the pitch again. That might be the last time we ever see him, but at least we've managed to say goodbye to the guy, because he deserved better than the treatment that he was getting. But whatever, it's 4-1. It's Manchester United back looking like our old selves again. It might only be the EFL Cup. We don't care about it, but now we're one step closer to another final.
And we got 2 difficult games coming up: Everton, Spurs.
I would rather have seen us play a rotated side and get through the game. I would like to have seen Fosu Mensah involved. The guys had about 3 minutes this year, not good enough. And ultimately, that's going to be an issue for us. We have to pick up points at Everton on Sunday, and that's going to be... Goodison's not the easiest place to go to, full stop, right? And now they've got their backs against the wall. They're fighting because they're underperforming. I think it might have been a mistake that you see Michael Carrick play almost a full game tonight, and I think there's other players that perhaps, like Zlatan, could possibly have done with the rest. I think that's not far off our strongest 11 out there that we saw today. Is that going to be played again on Sunday? I don't know, but this is Jose Mourinho's Manchester United. We're in a whole new ball game, aren't we, at the moment? And he does like to keep quite a consistent 11. So we're about...
I think bar Bailey, Pogba and Mata, it is our strongest 11. You can take out whoever you like from there. Guys, get your comments in below. What do you think? Who's your man of the match before we go? Rooney. Oh, cheers, Steve. Rooney was Steve's man of the match. Guys, get your comments in.
Leaving it on that one. Christ on a bike. I'm going to say I thought Rojo was excellent tonight, and I'm interested to see if he can retain his place once Bailly comes back, because that might be a decent little partnership there. I thought Marshall was very good, but it's got to be that man Mickey T.
Yeah, Rooney. Guys, get your comments in below. Make sure you subscribe to Full Time Devils. Check out the other fan cams. See you later.